how is it that we all think we should have our house paid off, and yet we live in the most debt-ridden society, like, of all time? Like, you have, people are paying extra on their mortgage, but meanwhile they have $30,000 on their credit cards. Oh my gosh, what are you thinking? Those credit cards are at 24% interest.
Right. So Glenn, this is interesting because you brought up a good point. Like, so the the whole people live paycheck to paycheck, right? So like, if we apply the mindset that, well, I want to pay off my house as fast as possible, so I'm going to go for a 15-year mortgage versus a 30-year mortgage. And there are people out there that are proponents of that and pushing for it, right? The experts are saying, get the Ramseys. Get the. I'm not going to mention any names. The 15 years, pay it off as fast as you can and be free and clear on your house. So the payment on
banks don't want you to do that.
So the probably not. No, there probably is a reason why in the 1950s they went to a 30-year mortgage, or they offering that.
Well, that's when Congress authorized it.
But the so 15-year mortgage, $2,600 payment. 30-year mortgage, $1,900 payment, $1,700 payment, give or take. This is the variable that really matters. Like you said it yourself. Like, most people don't have 2-month savings. So if you're of the mindset that you want to pay your house off as fast as possible, you take a 15-year mortgage because you're eligible for it, even though it might not be suitable for your living arrangement or your situation. You can get approved for the $2,600 a month payment, but you actually go for the 30-year, take the $1,700 a month payment. Do you personally have the ability to save the extra $900? Because at some point, where does that fall on your shoulders to take that ownership over that cash flow position, to put that extra money aside? You were willing to pay the $2,600 a month that you were approved for, but you elected to go with the 30-year. And so now that you have the difference, do you just take the extra money and spend it, or do you save it and then build up a 2-month savings supply?
Well, and that's the thing. Like,
and that's
understanding
the
people is the understanding a lot of the time. Great. Pay extra to your mortgage. I love that you're going to pay it off early and save money, because I know you don't have the discipline to save it. And that's the person. I'm not talking to you, but the person who I'm talking to.
I'm being devil's advocate.
Yeah. The person I'm talking to, if they don't have the discipline, but for all means, get whatever. You have a great job and you do have something somewhere that if you do out of a safety net, if you could do something, go with the 15, do whatever you need to do to pay off that house as fast as you can. Because it's the only saving plans you have, is at least now you have equity in your house. Because otherwise you're not going to save anywhere. You're that person, as soon as you have $10,000 in the bank, you run out and buy something. So if you're that mindset, you have to know that about yourself. That's very important. And then you have to plan differently. And you have to, that can make sense. If you have the saver mindset, well, then that's a different story.